Hi, this video I'm talk about Bonnmotion installation and mobility scenario generation. So Bonnmotion is basically used for generating the node mobility, and it can be used in NS2 and NS3 simulators. So what is Bonnmotion? It's a scenario generator and it works on Java. So we need to install Java runtime before installing it in Ubuntu. And once we have installed, then we can install the Bonnmotion and we can generate the scenario to NS2 or NS3. These are the steps. You can download Bonnmotion. Either you can transfer it from Windows to WSL through WinSAP, or you can use the wget command and get the downloadable link. Then we need to install the Java development kit. It incorporates the Java runtime. Then you can move to the Bonnmotion directory and you can straight away install that. In order to generate the mobility scenarios, we need the types of mobility that Bonnmotion has supported. When you move into the directory of bin, you will have this .pm executable. You can run this by that ./vm hm. It will list out all the mobility models, and in order to run the mobility model we need to pass the parameters. In order to find out the parameters for the particular mobility, we can use ./vm hm RandomDirection. It's one of the mobility model. It will list the parameters is nothing but -n, which tells the number of nodes. -x, it's about the x direction, and -y is the y direction. Once you have done this, we have to generate the scenarios that simulate with NS2 compatibility. Then you have to move that ns underscore movements extension file to the mobility helper directory. This is how you can run the NS2 mobility model in NS3. So you need the library hash include in ns3 mobility model.h. Then you need, with the help of this class NS2 mobility helper, you can run this mobility, and we can install it on all the nodes of NS3. That comes, just open your WSL installed Windows subsystem Linux. I have installed this NS3, and we need to download the Bonnmotion. So go ahead and type like this Bonnmotion mobility, the first link. Go to the downloadable link and you can get the link. Copy the link address wget so it will take certain time for downloading it from the server. Now the download has completed. You can view the downloaded file using ls command for listing all the files. Now we need to unzip Bonnmotion. So we have unzipped it. So if unzip is not working, you need to install by sudo apt install unzip. Then you can straight away give the command. It will extract the Bonnmotion 3.0. So before go and install Bonnmotion, you need to install Java development kit JDK. So it's already installed in my system. You can install if you haven't installed it. Go to Bonnmotion directory, restore the directory, go to the bin, um, sorry, before that we need to install. This is the um, install command, so slash install. So this is the path, hit enter. So it will take little time for installing your Bonnmotion software in Ubuntu. So now installing your various mobility models like random waypoint, Gauss Markov, steady state random waypoint. So we have now installed it. Now if you go to the bin directory and give ls, you are able to see this executable pm. So pm -hm, it will list out all the mobility models. In order to view the parameters for that mobility model, these are the parameters we need to pass. So node is some numbers, x direction, y direction is also 500. Random seed we can set it as 42. That's it. Sorry. So you have to give scenario. You have scenario, so it will generate a scenario based upon this. Then you have to type, if you want to generate a scenario for ns2, this one you have to do. So now if you list, you will able to see the scenarios. So we have done a probe random walk. You can change the scenario, rename this file to probe random ns max. So we now rename the file. Now what we need to do, we need to move this probe random to the ns3 directory. So we need to transfer this particular directory. Then we need to move to the ns all-in-one. ns, I have some code I have written in my scratch folder. Sorry. So we need this file name. Okay. So this is the code I have written. Application -module. These are the necessary modules for writing a simple code having a node and a mobility. I'm using netanim for viewing that mobility model. For that, this netanim module is necessary. And save this thing. Now you can view the mobility helper. Can show you that this one probe random. This one we have just now we have transferred. Now I'm going to run ns3 run scratch mobility. So exactly you have to, sorry, this one. ns3 run scratch exam. This means that we haven't given the correct parameter, that is the number of nodes. See, I have given 100, but the mobility scenario is generated for 18. So you should be very careful while generating the scenario. You have to make a note of it, and you need to um, save the file accordingly, so that we will be able to understand this mobility model having only 8 nodes here generated. So we have to particularly know about that. So if you run, it will work. Okay. Still we need to figure out what's the 18 on. Okay, so I have given the file name as wrong. That's the problem. Okay, now it will work. So now it has generated some mobility. So open it with NetTally. Yes, this. So we haven't installed any route, but we have installed some mobility. Now it's showing. So basically, you need to understand. Um, if you have generating a scenario for particular node number, you have to use that node number. If you are given more than that, it is going to crash. Another thing, I have given a wrong extension over here. That's why it's, next time it error came. So carefully you have to set the parameters, and then you have to use the same parameter in the ns3 module as well. If you are facing any doubts regarding this Bonnmotion mobility, you can ask in the comment section.